Good morning, Indonesia. It is Friday, November the 27th of 2020. Today with you, this is Catherine Guswidi Putri serving you the most leading news of the hour, only on BNEC. On today's news, while the COVID-19 pandemic has affected every aspect of life for all communities, the Indonesian finance minister has highlighted that it affected women far worse through the impacts of deepening gender inequality. Finance Minister Sri Mulyani Indrawati mentioned at a webinar co-organized by UN Women and the ADB on Wednesday, November 18, 2020. Quote, "The pandemic has hit the community hard, but the impact is even greater for women." The majority of the hospitalities industry's workforce is female, with women comprising 54% of 75 million workers in the industry. According to Sri Mulyani, female employees had seen their working hours cut by 50%, whereas male employees had only seen a 35% cut in their working hours. The minister added that globally 740 million female workers had experienced a 60% decline in income in the first month after the emergence of the coronavirus pandemic. The health crisis has also added to women's burden even as their incomes continue to decline, with many women having to juggle their personal responsibilities alongside household chores and increased parental responsibilities, as they could no longer afford childcare services. Mulyani mentioned, quote, "Women will always be criticized in all aspects more than men," end quote, and encourages women to support each other. In spite of lighter news, the results from preliminary testing of the COVID-19 vaccine developed by pharmaceutical giant Pfizer has shown up to 90% effectiveness. The efficacy of the vaccine is claimed to be much better than expected. The pharmaceutical company says that this vaccine provides protection 7 days after the second dose and 28 days after the initial dose. The ultimate goal of the COVID-19 vaccine trial is to reach 164 confirmed cases of infection. Pfizer is planning to seek emergency clearance from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration as soon as vaccine volunteers are monitored for 2 months after receiving the second dose. As of Sunday, 8th November, 38,955 volunteers had received the second dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. 42% of Pfizer's phase 3 vaccine trials are being conducted internationally, and 30% of trials in the U.S. involve volunteers from a wide variety of racial and ethnic backgrounds. Pfizer CEO Albert Bourla said that the company was one step closer to receiving the breakthrough that people around the world needed to help end the global health crisis. With this announcement, international stock prices have increased. The MSCI All-Country World Index hit a new high on Monday as equities soared overseas. Japan's Nikkei 225 reached a record high, and the Shanghai Composite Index gained 1.8%. Moreover, France's CAC 40 climbed to 7.5%, and Germany's DAX rose by nearly 5%. Perhaps now the world can start to look forward to further development with greater measure. That's all for now from BNEC for this Friday, folks. Thanks for watching. I'm Catherine Guswidi Putri, wishing Indonesia a great day.